Well, it's no secret there's a lot going on in regard to the coronavirus right here in Springfield. Today, we are very lucky to be talking with Cora, the Director of Public Information and Civic Engagement for the city of Springfield. Cora, was last night a record for the length of a city council meeting?
It was a record in recent memory, anyway, by the staff here at the city. And the several decades that some of our staff members have been here, it definitely was a record, both in the length of the meeting and the number of people speaking. So I see that as a good thing as the Director of Civic Engagement. So.
Absolutely. Well, everybody was engaged last night for sure. Thanks for all your hard work, by the way. But talk to us about the mask ordinance. That's the big headline that's going to affect us starting on Thursday. Talk about what this entails.
Sure. Essentially, the mask ordinance is really about face coverings. It's about anyone who's over the age of 11, when they're in public spaces where they cannot socially distance from folks, putting on a face covering that covers both the nose and the mouth. And we have had several testimonies from both local health experts and then 19 studies done by the CDC that demonstrate that this masking does work in helping to stop the spread of the coronavirus.
So what if someone does not wear the mask? I know Chief Williams has said it could be problematic, but there could be repercussions if you don't, besides potential health issues. What happens if someone doesn't wear the mask?
Well, first of all, there are a number of exemptions for wearing the mask, and those are all detailed in the ordinance, and you can find that on springfieldmo.gov. And a lot of those relate to health or just the specific circumstances that you're in. However, we're hopeful that people will do the right thing and that they will wear the mask to help protect others throughout this. But it's a complaint-based ordinance. So if there is a business organization or even a group of individuals that people see that are not complying, they can call our Citizen Resource Center and file a complaint there. We're taking an educational approach first, which we often do with a lot of our ordinances. So we'll discuss with that person, we'll find out who the complaint is lodged against, probably give them a call, either from the health department or the police department, depending on the circumstances, talk it through, make sure they understand. It is possible that violators can be issued a citation and pay up to $100 in a fine, but we're certainly hoping it doesn't get to that level and that people will just do the simple act of putting on the face covering.
And how long will this mask enforcement last, do you think? Is there a timeline for this?
There is a 90-day timeline currently because that is the way the city code is structured. This particular ordinance is for 90 days. But for those of you who've been following this road to recovery planning that the city, the health department, and the health systems have been doing together, you know that about every 3 weeks we're taking a look at our numbers. We have a dashboard. And that dashboard at health.springfieldmo.gov/coronavirus tells you kind of where we are in terms of case rates, the hospitalizations, the capacity of our health department to take care of those exposures. And so we're going to continue to look at those numbers. Unfortunately, we are seeing exponential growth in our cases. And that's not a good thing for Southwest Missouri.
No, it's not a good thing. We all want our friends and neighbors to stay safe. I mean, that's what everybody at the end of the day, I think, wants. We got like 20 seconds left. What is your message to people who may be a little bit reluctant to wear the mask? I frankly don't think it's that big of a deal. What do you say to them?
I would just encourage them to give it a try. There's so many different kinds of masks that you can get that will work to fit the bill to comply with this ordinance, and have fun with it. Have your friends buy masks as well, and just think about the people's lives that you could possibly be saving by wearing these masks.
Oh, I think we have to definitely think of that. I know people that have been affected. I know people that have had it. I know people who have not had too many problems with it. And I know others who've had a very bad time with it. And those are people that I personally know, and I know that I don't want it. And I certainly don't want to perpetuate it. But Cora from the city of Springfield, thank you so much for talking with me today. We appreciate your hard work.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.